Good afternoon, Chris. How are you today?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to record this portion of the interview. It was a pleasure getting to know you and to review your resume a little bit. But I'd love to hear it in your own words. So tell me a little bit about your experience with the affordable housing programs over your career.
I actually started my experience. I was right around 29 years old, and the first two properties I took on were project based Section 8. One of them was senior, one of them was family. I loved it. I loved it then. I still do. And then it just continued on. I just moved up in my career. I became an area manager for another company that had all project based Section 8. From that, I went into tax credit properties with all the compliance that goes with that. From that, I went on to Section 8 as a voucher specialist. Um, I believe in there's a need, and they need qualified people to fulfill that need, and it's a win-win situation.
Wonderful. And what certifications do you have?
I have the Housing Choice Voucher Specialist and the HQS. Might take me a minute to dig those up, but the HQS is for the inspections. We do home visits annually and as needed, with follow-up, and then we did all of the work to see if someone qualifies and to annually recertify them.
Wonderful. And Chris, tell me about any work that you've done with compliance.
So most of my compliance has been done through the tax credit, and it was a lot. I was a district manager for the last company that I worked for, which was Lloyd Jones. Prior to that, it was Pinnacle, and I was sent to the other properties to do there's an inspection that happens every so often with tax credit, either every year or every 2 years, depending on the age of the property, and we pre-audited all of them, and then I would be there for the annual audits or every 3 years. You know, so yeah,
Okay.
I'm OCD about details. It's what it is.
Um, I can relate. And so we were chatting a little bit about some memorable moments, and I understand you have one you want to share with me, something that happened at Kana. I'd love to hear about that.
Right? Can I? And yes, I was a housing choice voucher specialist, and I worked with. There was a program that was for. Not only did I have my housing choice voucher clients, but I had the terminally ill clients, and some other programs. At that point in time, there was a rehousing program going on. Anyway, I had a young lady, and she was really, really working very hard to do everything she was supposed to do. You know, she was just working so hard at it. And she gave me a call one time, and I get a little mushy again. And she said, it worked, and I am giving you back my voucher. It
Wow.
meant, it meant a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It worked.
Awesome. I love those good stories. So, it definitely seems to me that you have a passion for what you do. So, why going back to work now? I know that you took a little time off, you said, to do some renovations and
I took a little time off for that, and I've kind of gotten to the point where I went into tax credit and I did some conventional properties. And my love is actually, you know, affordable housing, specifically, uh, the Section 8 vouchers, whether it's, community-based Section 8 or even the voucher program. I just really think I have to do what's right. So I really think it's a great program, and I think that it worked.
wonderful. It's always nice to finish your day knowing that you made a difference. So I
It's no one
understand
thinks
that.
that, but
Yeah, but no, it's
you
true. I
know,
mean, it's part of what I do with recruiting, it's amazing when you find a good placement, especially, one for our clients to find the right candidate, but also to help someone who's, finding a job. So where our job is all about connections. So when you make good connections at the end of the day, there's no better feeling than that. So I understand. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right now. But don't hang up because we have a few more things to talk about.